Hi, I'm the Reverend Catherine MacDonald. I'm the intentional interminister at Stairs Memorial United Church. Every day holds significance for somebody. Every day holds special memories for somebody. And that's why I love Facebook. Now, I know that it's fashionable to bash Facebook, and yeah, we can all get drawn into the scrolling endlessly and appear an hour later and not have anything to show it. But I love Facebook for the fact that I can connect with friends and family across the country and across the continent. You see, I grew up as an Air Force brat, and many of my friends grew up as Air Force brats, and we moved every 2 or 3 years, and they moved every 2 or 3 years. So none of us were able to stay in contact easily during that time. And so it's only been since Facebook that we have been able to reconnect. So that's one reason I love Facebook. But the other reason I love Facebook is that it reminds me of things that have happened. And so the first thing I do in the morning when I look at Facebook is I look at the memories. And so Facebook this morning when I opened it told me that a year ago today, I hosted my very first Zoom worship service on Zoom. And I remember that vividly. I was so nervous. My laptop was sitting on top of my loom in my study at home. Brand new technology as far as hosting went. I had certainly been part of Zoom meetings before, but never led worship via Zoom. 2 years ago, my youngest granddaughter was over and we had made a cake and decorated it, and there was at least an inch of icing on that cake. 3 years ago, I made cinnamon buns. Didn't appear to be any reason. I just photographed them because, you take pictures of your food, right? But 7 years ago, my father died quite unexpectedly from complications of cancer treatment. And so today holds special significance and memory for me and my family. And so today my siblings and I and our significant others are gathering at my mother's home. And others are zooming in because we have that technology. And we're going to have supper together, and we're going to have, at least most of us, or some of us, I don't know how many, some of us are going to have chicken fingers and fries because that was what my dad ordered almost all the time when we were out at a restaurant. If he couldn't have chicken fingers and fries, he most likely didn't want to go to that restaurant. And one of my sisters has made a Washington pie, or as my dad would say, a Washington pie with his Valley accent, which is basically white cake with jam in the middle and white frosting and maybe coconut. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been a while. But we'll raise a glass to him, and I'm sure there will be some sharing of memories. Memories that are both small and large, and each of us will remember him in our own special way, because each of us had our own special relationship with him that was different. In a family of 5 children, obviously there's going to be differences. And of course, with grandchildren and children, or grandchildren and great-grandchildren, there's going to be even more differences. But the common denominator in that is that I know that my father loved all of us. He loved my mother. He wasn't always the best at knowing how to express that love, although he had become much better at that in his later years, certainly than when we were growing up. And so today is a significant day for me, for my family. I wonder what your significant days are. I would love to hear what one of them might be in the comments. Blessings on your days, blessings on your memories.